start January 1st. If you keep grinding from January 1st to December 31st of this year, I'm telling you right now, something, I don't know how big the something will be, but something is bound to happen. It only takes 1 year for somebody to blow up. I'm not even gonna lie, it only takes 1 year for somebody to blow up. I know some of y'all needed motivation. Let me tell y'all right now, get up off your and go crazy. I'm telling y'all right now, whether it's YouTube, whether you want to rap, whether you want to sing, whether you in college and you want to do something, grind, grind, grind. From January to December, something is bound to happen.
Sleeping pills help me get back to your arms. Cheap sex and sad films help me get where I belong. I think he could.
Olympian Malachi. Going for flips.
Maybe I think he could. Stop.
Before I can talk about what I expect for 2025, I have to first look back and recap on what happened in 2024. I wouldn't say 2024 was the best year, but I survived. I made it out. There were times in 2024 where my faith was tested, my dedication was tested, my character was tested. There were times in 2024, there were a lot of emotions. I was very emotional in 2024. Sometimes I found myself in deep places of sadness, deep places of grief, deep places of depression. Sometimes I even found myself in like deep places of suicide contemplating the meaning of life. 2024 was very intense. And as 2024 progressed, I started seeing the light. I started opening up more. I started finding priorities again. When I was in those deep places, those dark places mentally, I didn't know who I was. I didn't know who I wanted to be. I was torn between two places of doing what I want to do and doing what I know is right. I found myself in places of, can I move forward or should I stay in a place that's comfortable? I found comfortability in my disobedience. I found comfortability in my anger. I even found comfortability in being sad when I was happy. I remember thoughts would come when I found myself in good mental spaces and I was happy and I was having good times. I even found myself like having thoughts of, well, this just happened last week, or you were just feeling like this yesterday, or is your happiness really validated? Do you really deserve to be happy? Which I know those were not thoughts that I should entertain, but they were thoughts that would pretty much alter my moods. My moods change very quickly. I could go from excitement, joyful, happy, and just out of nowhere, I would just completely shut down. I would go quiet. I would become very agitated and upset and angry. There were times when I was so down that I would literally like sit in the dark. And if it wasn't dark enough outside for me to sit in the dark, I sleep with a lot of covers because I love to snuggle up when I go to sleep. But if it wasn't dark enough for me to sit in the dark, I would cover myself with a bunch of blankets and just sit there being tormented. I was tormenting myself. I literally would sit there and be tormented by my thoughts. I would sit there and literally, it got to the point where I wasn't numb enough to where I didn't feel emotions, but I was numb enough to where I couldn't cry. I couldn't find relief in crying anymore, if that makes sense. But 2024 really shook me. Summer 2024, a lot of things happened. My parents ended up finding out I was in these deep, dark places mentally. They had me take some time away from social media, take some time away from, because I was the person, I could help you. I could give you the best advice in the world, give you scripture, all that stuff, and say, God got you. But when it came to myself, I couldn't even take my own advice. I was a motivational hypocrite. So basically, summer 2025, that May, we went on vacation. That was a good time. I was reevaluating. I started getting back on track with school because I fell out majorly. Like, I had F's, not just on assignments. I had F's in the classes. Like, it was consistent to where I was literally falling asleep in the classes and did not care. But that summer, I started getting my priorities back. I was relieved of one of the stresses of school. I ended the school year strong. I had I got my lowest F's up to C's, and I had B's and A's. I began reevaluating, finding who I was, because a lot of times and I know for myself, as I would try and people please, I was and I still am the comedic friend. But a lot of times I would mask my comedic relief over my fear of being rejected. I would mask my comedic relief over fear of being alone, because I used to hate. I would spend hours alone, but I would hate being alone. I remember I used to think about, well, nobody texts you, nobody calls you outside of school. They talk to you all class period, they talk to you all day at school, but when you come home, you're alone. Nobody reaches out, nobody asks you how you are, but you're always reaching out and asking how they are. I would think you don't have value. You don't have value in your relationships. And so as I was finding myself, I began to really get my confidence back. That was one of the things that was really tearing me down in the beginning of 2024. I didn't have confidence in myself. I remember I used to purposely avoid taking pictures. When people would ask to take pictures, I would say, oh yes, let's take a picture. But deep down, I really did not want to take that picture. I had no self-confidence. I had no self-value. It wasn't like I was going around not taking showers, looking any kind of way, because I had my bummy days, my Walmart fit days, but it wasn't like I would feel certain ways inside, mentally, inside my soul, but I would mask them when I would go out in public places. And I'm a person that wears their emotions on their face. So when people would be like, are you okay? I really wouldn't be okay. But I would be like, yeah, I got that resting face. I'm fine. I'm happy. I'm good. So I began to fall in love with myself, not in like a prideful way, but I began to find value in who I was. I began to build some of the confidence back. I'm still working on it. I'm still trying, still building that confidence, but it's not as low as it was, because I had a really low self-confidence. And as the summer went on, then came the end of the summer, going into junior year. Junior year, I made some declarations over myself. Even the night before, in the morning of the first day of school, I was saying how I wasn't going to be in these dark places like I was before. And I was saying how I'm going to have confidence. I made it a goal to take more pictures of myself, to get more spiritual fruits and get more spiritual foods, like reading my word and praying and all that stuff. I made it my mission to not become so codependent on other people's values and opinions of myself, but learn how to have my own values and own positive opinions of myself. Then we move into the school year. I would find myself like hopeless and sad thoughts would creep up. There were times when I would give in to the thoughts, and then there were times where I'd be like, what am I sad for? I'm living my best life. I'm got barely any responsibilities. Even though I don't have a job and I don't have consistent flow, I'm taken care of. I'm not wanting or needing. My parents take care of me. They take good care of me. But I still found myself in those spaces and places, and I had to learn how to maneuver myself out. I remember one time I was literally driving, and I was so sad. Like, I was just sitting there like, and like you could really, I could tell I was upset. And I said, wait a minute, what am I sad for? And I turned on me some good, joyful music, and my spirits went up. And so that's a little background of my 2024. Now I want to talk about my expectations going into 2025. I don't know what's going to happen in 2025, but I know a lot of people are saying they feel something irky is going to happen, all that stuff. But even if those irky things happen, I still want to claim 2025 as my year. 2024, I lost my confidence. I lost my faith. I lost my value. I lost who I was, but 2025, I believe I'm going to regain that. 2025, I want to leap over walls and climb hills and just go to reach my fullest potential and get to my max and I want to be who I've always wanted to be. Like I said in my introductory video, who am I? I've always wanted to do YouTube. I started on an old channel, which is still up, but I never kept the confidence. I was too worried about what other people would think about me, and I was too worried about how I would be perceived, and I was ultimately scared of putting my true self out there, because there were only few people who knew my true self. And I was self-conscious. I didn't have confidence in myself, as I stated earlier. But even in 2025, I'm starting off strong. I'm starting my YouTube channel. Like, y'all do not know how joyful I was when I saw all those notifications pop up on my phone. Like, it nearly pushed me to tears when I saw the notifications of even excuse me, when I saw even the notifications of just people liking the video. Like, that really like sparked inspiration and this feeling of wanting to keep going in me. Even when I kept checking and the views kept going up and up, y'all, that video got 353 views. That's crazy. And I gained 22 subscribers in the last 28 days. That's crazy. I know 28 subscribers isn't Mr. Beast worthy. It's not no 2.3 milli, 100 milli. It's not no all that, and 350 views isn't all that compared to the biggest YouTubers out there. But it's a start, and I'm so grateful. Like, I was even telling one of my closest friends, I was like, it's not that, it's a big number, because imagine standing in front of 350 people and showing them your true self, and you sitting there screaming and gagging and coughing and spitting out food. And even the feedback on the videos, it really made my heart like feel so warm and fuzzy inside. But that really motivated me. I've always wanted to do YouTube. I've always wanted to express myself. And even this guy at my church, my pastor's son, he spoke 2 Sundays ago, and he was like, I began to fall in love with the work. And I'm paraphrasing. I began to fall in love with the work rather than falling in love with the reward. And I really took that to heart. And I believe that that's where I started off wrong. I was looking so much towards the end goal. Oh, I want to get big on YouTube. I want to make money. I want to do all these things. But I was losing the enjoyment. I was missing the enjoyment of growing, of small beginnings. Everybody has to start small. Everybody has to start small. You have to start somewhere. You have to start, whether you start with 1 subscriber, whether you start with 10, whether you start with 50, everybody has to start small. They have to start somewhere, and they have to continually build and tone and grow their skills and gifts. So I'm just like so ecstatic about this new journey. To get back on track, 2025, I'm just ready. Like, I'm on this fast with my church. I love my new church, Cutting Edge Global. I love it so much. It's the best church in the world. I love it there. The leader is Dr. Gillian White. She is something fierce. And ever since we've been there, she's just been showing so much love. And her and the people in the church are so, my family, so much love. And I'm just so thankful. But my church is doing a 21-day fast, fruits and veggies. I'm on day 4. Today was struggling because I was like, ooh, I want some sweets. So I've been eating fruits and veggies, and I've been drinking water, and I've been making smoothies for the last 4 days. And I've been getting up, praying, reading my word, because I'm determined to not be in the same cycles that I was these previous years, of finding myself in the same sin cycles, finding myself in the same mental cycles. I'm determined to grow. I'm determined to go out and do these great things that I have dreamed of and all these things that I have in my heart to do. But if I remain in this place of stagnation and these constant cycles, I'm not going to get anywhere. I'm not going to fulfill my dreams. I'm not going to do anything with my life if I stay in this place. So I have to grow. I have to grow up. I have to grow up. I'm 17. I can't be getting upset because someone doesn't say hi to me or someone doesn't validate my feelings. I have to grow up. Yes, it hurts. Yes, it doesn't feel well, but I have to grow up. I have to mature spiritually, mature mentally. I don't want to be a 25-year-old man still stuck in the mind of a 17-year-old because I choose to not grow. I choose to not advance in my skills and advance in my mental state. It's just not what I want. I want to grow. I got to grow for myself, and I got to grow for my future friends and families that I'll have. I don't know what 2025 has in store for me, but I just know that this year will be something good. This year will be something inspirational. This year will be my best year yet. I'm not going to say the best year ever, because I know that after this year, I will have so many years to live, and they'll just keep getting better and better and better. Though I may have my moments of sadness, anger, feeling unseen, but it's the good thing about those moments is I can learn from them. I can learn how to process. I can learn, instead of sitting in those thoughts and just pondering and pretty much just staying in those deep dark places, I can maneuver my way out and I can see the light in every situation. So yeah, it's something simple. This video was long, but it was simple. It was different. I know my other videos are more comedic and comedy relief, which there's going to be more videos like that. But I just don't want to be a place where I not only want to be a place where people can just come and find comedic relief and find joy on my page, but I also want to be a place of vulnerability. I want to be a place of realness. Like, we got so many people faking on social media, and the term fake it till you make it, but some of them are just faking it. They go on social media, show that they have it all together, but when they turn off the camera, they're broken and they're falling apart. And I just want to be a place that's real. I want to give y'all realness. As my little 26 subscribers, y'all my clan. Y'all my clan. Y'all are my clan. Y'all my buddies for real. But yeah, I think that's all I got. Yeah. Hopefully you watched to the end. Even if you didn't, it's okay. Y'all, I decided to start to get locks. So I did my own hair. It's about a couple days old. But I decided to start my lock journey because it was either that or cut my hair off. And I would rather have locks and cut my hair off. But my hair is pretty long, y'all. But it'll probably shrink over time with the locks. But yeah, I decided to get locks. Yeah. But that's all I got for y'all today. I know I'm a little late on uploading the video. I uploaded a short to try and make up for the Wednesday. So if y'all didn't see the YouTube short, go like that YouTube short. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.